Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages, okay? Like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is greatly loved and appreciated. Welcome to any new subscribers. Okay. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of light only, with the best interest of me and the collective at heart, you are always and forever welcome into my readings. Please give the Piscean Seer Collective the best and most accurate information for them at this time. What's poppin', y'all? Happy Friday. If it's Friday when you're watching this, still, okay. We're doing angel numbers, okay. I am using my notes too. I got like a gang of stuff right here. But first, let me show you the calendar, okay. Spirit, they be like, what does the calendar say? So the calendar, okay, look. There's a picture of two cats in this room, right? There's the white cat and the gray cat. You see the gray cat's looking out of the window, and the white cat saying, what's he doing now? So that's exactly like, I don't know, people got other people looking at you and like reporting back what you're doing, okay? They like, what's going on over there now? Oh, they doing what? Oh, they doing what? I'm hearing, I don't know, I heard like sharing videos and shit, I don't know. Somebody could be like, you could be like under surveillance. So we got Archangel Shamiel. Open your heart to give and receive love. Your essence is love, okay? So at the bottom of the deck, it says, look to the stars, accept keys and codes of stellar wisdom, okay? So Spirit's sending you guys like all kinds of information, like so much cosmic divine information, like it's crazy. That's why it's so much truth out here in these streets. I didn't get that book. I'm gonna read like the message out of the book, but I want to pull all of them first because we're using two decks for the overall energy, and that the angel deck, you know, to pick an angel and to add to the overall energy, I guess. So what is the one for this one, Spirit? These cards. Okay. So we got battling our fears, okay? So you can really be battling against your fears, you know what I mean? Healing from them and, you know, just not talking yourself out of things. It says, words are, in my not so humble opinion, our most inexhaustible source of magic, capable of both inflicting injury and remedying it. That's a Professor Dumbledore quote, okay? It says, words matter. Do you have a particular quote or personal mantra you use to get you through difficult times? If not, spend some time today thinking about it and see if anything comes to you. It could be a great comfort or help the next time you need it. And I was hearing, I am the resurrection and the life. I am the resurrection and the life, okay? Say that 3 times. I am the resurrection and the life. That is a very powerful thing to say, okay? What is this? It says, at the end of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Dumbledore confronts Harry in his office after Sirius's death, trying to help him understand that it was not Harry's fault that his godfather died. After Dumbledore's death in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Ron and Hermione visit the Astronomy Tower with Harry quietly offering their support and companionship to their grieving friend. So, I don't know, you could be grieving. You could have a friend that's grieving that you've been kind of like comforting or, you know, watching over, lending your healing energies to. Also in the shower, I was thinking about my sister almost got trafficked. Like some dudes were following her around Walmart, okay? Like, you know, they were gonna get her. That was in Texas, okay? You could live in Texas, or you could have been through a situation like that before. What else was I thinking about in the shower? It was something else. I don't know. I can't remember. Okay, what is this? It just popped right out. It says destruction ending final moment, okay? And it's got the number 11 on it, okay? You could be a life path number 11, or your birthday could be in January, or you could be a life path number 1 too. We got the trickster at the bottom of the deck with deceit, betrayal, and guile. But this is what I'm saying, like, I don't know. Spirit is saying, keep your heart open. That's why open your heart to give and receive love came out first, because people can only affect you through whatever energy you're in. If like somebody can get at your insecurities or something like that, it's because you have them, because you're not healing from them, or you're not pinpointing them and trying to figure out where it is that they come from. Oh yeah, let me get the book. Oh no, I'm tripping. Biggie, no, like go. My dog be tripping. I think it's this. So, Archangel Shamiel's card says, when you receive this card, your guidance is to reevaluate all your relationships with eyes of love. Open your heart to everyone, especially those who are challenging. When you can accept them as they are, your heart chakra radiates a glorious white-pink light. Your aura becomes warm and inviting, and people behave differently towards you. Look at personal and world situations with a wise, compassionate heart. Do not enter into dramas in thought, word, or deed. Rather, ask Archangel Shamiel to help you raise the vibrations of lower situations with the power of your heart energy. You are being reminded that your heart is your most important spiritual center. Connect with Archangel Shamiel and attract loving and gracious situations into your life, okay? So that's what Spirit's saying, people might be shitty, you know what I'm saying? They might suck, and, they might suck forever, but open your heart to them, okay? This is the trick, okay? This is what Jesus was saying, love them no matter what they do. Like, the people literally crucified him, and he still loved them, okay? And then that is the point, okay? That's the meaning of the whole turn the other trick thing. Like, I said turn the other trick. Wow. Turn the other cheek thing. That's interesting. But I was just looking at the trickster, okay, with this deceit, betrayal, and guile, It's like nobody can trick you in any type of way, okay? Unless you, like, open yourself up to being tricked. You've already activated, all of your spiritual gifts and things. The song says, sometimes I feel like fuck you in the horse you rolled in on. Gotta be a pill you rolling on. To think so highly of your bullshit, you must be out your rabbit ass mind. Okay, you ain't all that fine, and you ain't always right. And I know it's irritating to deal with people that act like that, with that arrogant attitude. See, you want me to change, you want me to risk everything, but don't want to make no sacrifices. They don't want to make no sacrifices, no. And it's like, you didn't sacrifice so much to get into this position, and Spirit's just saying, don't make that shit a waste of time. My bad with the cussing, okay? But don't make it such a, like, don't make it a waste of time, that all of these things that you've been through, okay? It's like, let me see. It says, there must be an ending, and it must come soon. You have stood between the forces of destruction for some time, believing that to hold on and to maintain what is seeking to end has been the strong and right thing to do. But when this card comes, it is Ragnarok, the end of the world. And while this card can speak of earth's changes and cataclysms that begin with the sea and the land and the sky, it is more truly about the end of one time of your life, because the cycle is nearing only completion. It must end in order for new beginnings, which awaits you to be given the space it needs to enter. Yeah, there, it's like we're waiting on you, to stop holding on to these grudges, stop holding on to these resentments. Like, you have to release that shit and really truly love, really truly accept people for who and how they are. And it's really hard because, people have their little quirks and their little things that, make you question them. And it's like, instead of actually questioning people and trying to understand where they're coming from or why they do that, we tend to just get in our head and make up all of these stories, about, what it could be when we could just communicate with them. It says everything has its time. Every tree must fall. Please know that you are neither weak nor are you a failure for letting this ending happen. Holding on is taking up all your energy and draining you. When the finality you are hoping to avoid will actually bring you renewal, truth, a raw primal moment when you can become your own true self again. Cease exhausting yourself by holding on to what is already over. You cannot stop what seems to be destruction, but you can ready yourself to face what must be faced, to go through the hard time that will soon come, which will bring you so much richness and so many opportunities. Let go, friend, and cease your quiet suffering. Howl, lift the sky with your cries of pain, but then sleep and know you will return with a spirit daring, strong, and reborn, okay? I love that message because that really does resonate with me in a way too, okay? But, like I said, I read myself before I do these readings, I want to tell you the channeled messages. Okay, I just want to tell you 266. But I feel like you guys are really reaching the pinnacle, like, it's like you're almost there, you're almost at the pinnacle, because it says pinnacle. You're almost there, you're almost at the top, you know what I mean? Or you're making that climb to the top right now, and it's like shit happens that you get so angry about, you get so upset about it, and it's like after a while you kind of let it go, and you're not tripping that much. But if you think about that thing again and it's upsetting you in some kind of way, like, spirit is, it's like once you release it and you let it go and you start being more accepting of those people's energies and things, then that's when spirit does the revelation, because you properly healed from that thing. But as long as it's still like a question in the back of your mind, but you're not really dealing with, okay, what did I learn from this? And what type of fears were highlighted in that time that I spent with this person or that person, you have to like have that moment after you go through something, so that spirit can heal you from it. God can deal with it within you, and then he can come back and be like, look, this is what really happened. Like, this is what really went down with that whole thing. And this is why, I had them move like this, or I had them move like that, or I let them do this and I let them do that to you. You know what I mean? 266, when you look up the Greek meaning, it says missing the mark, hence guilt or sin, a fault or failure, or a sinful deed. So, it's like the sins of others are really revealed to you. Like, it says lost because hitting the target, missing the mark. It's like if you do feel like some sort of failure, or like you have like quit on yourself in some sort of way. I don't know what spirit's trying to say here, like you could be feeling like you're some sort of failure or something, it says it's the brand of sin that emphasizes its self-originated nature, okay? It says it is not originated or empowered by God, not of faith, his inner worked persuasion. So it's like, I'm just feeling like you guys could be kind of dwelling on like some negative energies, you know what I mean? Feeling like, oh, well, you're completely right in feeling like that, and yes, of course you are. It's natural. You're going to get upset about things, and sometimes people hold grudges and they just can't let things go because it was such a big pain to their heart, to their, sometimes shit hits you like a ton of bricks dealing with these people, people that you held down, that you be there for, people you love, the people closest to you, but God's saying you confess that shit, you know what I mean? Confess that you're angry, confess that, like, oh, like, God, I'm so mad, I just, like, oh, I would kill their ass, like, talk to God. It's not gonna, saying that, yes, words are a source of magic, you know what I mean? But when you're talking to God, you can be as open and honest with God as you need to be, because you're confessing, you're confessing when you're doing that. You're confessing your sins, because they say that just the feeling, just the wanting to commit sins is like a sin. I mean, not like, I'm really thinking, I'm putting this in like the Christian perspective, okay? Because that's kind of what they're giving me, okay? Like, you're confessing your sins to God, you know what I mean? It's not the same as like sitting around with your friends and being like, oh, and I can't stand it, and I wish this, like, no, it's that kind of thing is different. When you're talking to God about it, you're confessing your sins and giving it to him so that you could be forgiven of those feelings, you know what I mean? So you could be forgiving of having that feeling, and then he's going to relieve you of those feelings, and that's what kicks off the healing, you know what I mean? So it's like, if you're just holding it in and you're not addressing it, you're not admitting that you feel that way, admitting you were hurt, admitting you're mad, admitting you're upset, or that you really went through some things that hurt you, then, you're not getting anywhere. Or you are getting somewhere still. You're making the steady progress, but you're not making the kind of progress you could be making had you just, dealt with that situation after you went through it and really talked to God about it, and of course that's what we're all learning to do right now. I just feel like it says become rooted in scripture and grow in Christ. It says rooted or unshakable. So it's like you're totally unshakable and rooted into this thing, so it's like there's no reason why you should be upset at anyone. It's like, if you really are embracing this way of living, this spiritual teachings, then there's no way you should be still holding on to these grudges, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should just go ahead and release it, and I feel the emotion, I feel the pain, like I'm holding back myself from crying right now. Like, I feel how much the shit you went through in the past has hurt you, but God's saying you can't get anywhere unless you release that, okay? I wrote Ford Escape, okay? You could drive a Ford Escape or any kind of Ford, or you could feel like you just need to escape, escape your life, escape, things. But Spirit's saying that's certain feelings within you that are needing to escape you, and it's kind of manifesting in this feeling like, oh, I just, like, you could be someone who doesn't like to stay in one place for too long, you could move a lot, or like, I don't know, like, you seem I'm gonna say, I was like gonna say, you seem like, but I mean, that's what Spirit was saying. It seems to me, based off what Spirit's saying, that you're the kind of person, who, like, if shit goes, left with somebody, like, you'll move from that area, and Spirit's just saying, like, there's some sort of emotional thing that you need to deal with to, like, really make your heart chakra shine, to allow you to accept people and allow you to have a little bit more trust, not necessarily trust, but more faith in people, that people can still be good. Because I feel like a lot of you guys have kind of lost the faith in people a little bit, and that I can relate to as well. So The angel number 266 says, relax and allow abundance into your life. 266 brings a message of reassurance from your angels and encourages you to take time away. Take time away if you need to. You know what I mean? Almost made me lose my cool for a minute. Almost forgot who I am for a minute. Almost forgot that you should count all your lucky stars that you ever even had me for a minute. Okay? It says, look, I mind my business and I still get burned. It's only painful if I let it hurt. Go ahead and fill up all your... Damn. She said, go ahead and fill up all your voids with part of her. I won't be holding my breath, okay? He said, I never, ever, ever met a girl like you, and boy, you never will. It's like, there's no other person like you. Okay, 266 is a divine message to keep your hope alive. Your guardian angels want you to know that your struggles won't last forever, okay? 2 more numbers and then I'll be done. But I feel like, you know, Spirit's really they're really talking a lot in my head. Like, they talking, okay? Look. It says, angel number 808. You could be seeing any of these numbers. You could be seeing 266 or, you know, any versions of 2s and 6s, okay? You could be seeing 808, you know, 888, 88. You could, something could be significant about the year 2012, okay? You could have woken up in 2012 and started receiving truths about people, you know, or that's, like, I don't know. So we got angel number 808 carries a very specific message and is believed to be representative of wealth, peace, harmony, and balance, okay? The 808 number means that you need to work on improving your connection with the divine forces that will continue guiding you with subtle clues, okay? 808 encourages your personal growth and spiritual awakening by breaking free from negative patterns and embracing new experiences. I love when they like confirm what I was talking about. It makes me feel good, like, okay, I wasn't rambling. Okay, so we got unseemliness. Unseemly behavior, indecency, shame, nakedness, and an indecent act. So maybe some sort of indecent act could have happened to you around 2012. It says committing indecent acts and receiving, working that which is unseemly. Males, working that which is unseemly, and it says males the shame working out, like as in like a man, and men will not see his shame. They see, okay. It says they see his shame, they see the shame of him. So maybe somebody could be getting revealed, you know, for something that they could have done to you in the past. It says improper behavior that fails to fulfill the needed purpose, lacking what is fitting or proper. So maybe somebody, I don't know, that just was not all there, could have done something to hurt you in 2012. I don't know. It says angel number 808 carries a very specific message and is believed to be representative. I already read this. My bad. 2012. It says 2012 angel number is a powerful reminder that when we stay true to ourselves, use our creativity, and trust our intuition, that anything is possible. It's a sign that we are on the right path and have the courage to pursue our passions and make positive changes in our life. So you have all of the courage, and like, you really can do this. Like, God doesn't ask you to do anything that you can't do, that you can't handle, you know? And it's like, even if you're not on that page, he gonna make sure your entire spirit team is on that shit. You're gonna see the same signs. You're gonna start hearing people say the same thing over and over and over again to you until you do it. You know, that's kind of how it works, you know, because the spirit, they really do work with you though, you know, and they're patient, you know, they understand that they have all of eternity to help you learn this lesson. And they're committed, you know what I'm saying? So, make it a little bit easier on them and you, and follow your signs and things, okay? It says that the number 2 resonates with duty, balance, harmony, adaptability, diplomacy, and cooperation. Let me see what this one talking about. This is the last note, though, and then I'll get into the card, y'all. But that was like 20 minutes already. Jeez. Okay, so it inspires you to look at things from a higher perspective and work with the details necessary to complete that vision. Stay balanced and harmonious in all areas of your life, and put your efforts toward your spiritual life path and purpose. As you have a great deal to achieve in this lifetime, stand strong in your personal convictions and have faith and trust that all will work out for the highest good. Trust the angels and yourself, okay? It's a message from your angels not to be hindered or held back by old and outdated habits that you already know within need to be changed, so that you can be clear and free to pursue your goals and aspirations. What may seem to be an obstacle or hindrance today may prove to be a blessing in disguise tomorrow. So look to new experiences with optimism, as they bring about favorable experiences and opportunities for you in many ways, okay? May also be suggesting that you look to new and different ways to enhance your home, garden, surrounding environment. Use principles of feng shui and add some lightness and freshness to your home with a view to upgrading and reinvigorating your environment. Also, take the time to connect with nature, the natural world, and spend some time outdoors, as this will revitalize you and give you renewed clarity and focus, okay? Blue world, with my head up in outer space. I know I be A-O-A-OK. I know I be A-O-A-OK. When I see trouble come my way, I be making lemonade. I know I be A-O-A-OK. I know I be A-O-A-OK. Hey, little lady, I know it's getting crazy. Making them babies. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? This deck is so big, but I want to make sure that I shuffle it right. It's hard. Okay, so this is the Order in the Court deck by King of Aloha. Let me get on Spirit. So we got Pisces, okay? You could be a Pisces, or this person that hurt you really bad could be a Pisces, okay? We got legal investigation, local federal authorities, detectives, private eyes, attorney, background checks, okay? The police could be like watching or monitoring like you or something. This legal investigation has something to do with this old money, okay? This got something to do with some money. Somebody done took your money or something like that, okay? We got blood sacrifice, okay? Like people that tried to sacrifice you, okay? They could have started trying to sacrifice you in 2012, okay? You could have noticed that you were having a lot of, brushes with death all of a sudden, because people were sending you that spell work and like probably literally trying to kill you, poisoning you and all kind of shit. It says sacrificing the livelihood or lives of others for personal gain, making deals with elites for fame, success, fortune, money, and clout, okay? So somebody around you thought they was finna come up off of your demise, okay? And they thought they was going to collect that life insurance when you died, okay? This could be someone in your family, someone you were in a relationship with, okay? Sleeping with the enemy, okay? Which makes me think about that movie, Sleeping with the Enemy, which is crazy than a bitch. If you never seen, who was in it? Was it Sandra Bullock? I think Sandra Bullock was in Sleeping with the Enemy, and he was crazy, and he I don't know. He was like obsessed with her. He like really didn't want to let her leave. It says arrest warrants busted. It says 20 to 30, okay? And it says deal gone wrong. Strangers coming against you, okay? So whatever deal that they were trying to make for you, for your life, and collect this insurance money, they thought they was finna collect off of you. It went wrong. It didn't work out. And from that, what was that? What did it say? It said arrest warrants busted. Okay, with this legal investigation, okay, they about to start putting out warrants for these people. Okay, everything gonna be alright. So baby, get some sleep tonight. That's what the song said. Okay, it's like everything is gonna work out in your favor. Okay, but it's very important that you release the hurts of the past first. Okay, it's gonna loosen up a lot of energy for that thing to happen. Okay, we got the Six of Pentacles. You know, this is a gift that you really do deserve, you know, that God is absolutely going to give you. Okay, for sure. You know, just make sure that you're not doubting that shit. Look. The Hierophant, okay? God is going to take care of you, baby. Always, okay? You can have Pisces highly aspected in your chart, okay? But you don't have to. Oh, we got the Ten of Wands in reverse, okay? Like, God is really relieving you of any and all burdens, you know what I mean? Like, once this legal investigation really plays out to a certain point, okay, they're gonna... You finna get this money, okay? I'm trying to tell you, they're gonna give you this money. You know, these people wanted to sacrifice you. You know, they wanted, and it's like, since they failed at sacrificing you, you know, now they want to do. They were trying to do everything they could do to have you out in the cold. You know, but now they finna be out in the cold. Some of them finna be handicapped and homeless, okay? Because they're gonna get into an accident and then they're gonna lose everything. My gosh, I mean. I'm not trying to speak that on no one, but like that's what Spirit says. You know, I really don't wish that on anyone. You know, I've actually been handicapped and homeless. Yo, I was on crutches and sleeping in a car. So I find that hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but you get what you give. Okay, so let's. We got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Like I'm telling you, this is gonna be a huge gift. You know, it's like God is giving you every single thing, you know, and He gonna show these people like what you can do, you know, because they've been like hiding all these things. You know, God is really revealing who the enemies were that you have been sleeping with, dealing with, you know, chilling with the whole time. You know, I feel like we got the Empress at the bottom of the deck, okay, and the Eight of Wands and the Emperor, okay. You could be attracting love to you. You're attracting everything that you need, okay. It's the Empress, okay, the Eight of Wands, okay, the Emperor, the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, okay, the Three of Pentacles. That's that teamwork, raising money type of shit, okay. Look, the Eight of Pentacles, okay, somebody willing to come in and put in this same work, you know. Not even, it doesn't even necessarily have to be a relationship, you know. Just people, regular people that you hang out with, you know, and you're the star. You deserve that shit. You deserve to be in this Queen of Pentacles energy, you know. But first you have to balance your emotions, okay, and make sure that you are truly dealing with the things that you need to be dealing with, you know what I'm saying, so that the people that are trying to like get at you, you know, they really don't have a way in, okay. So this is the Sacred Light Oracle deck right here that I'm about to use. What else would you like them to know, Archangel Shamiel? Okay, we got Cosmic Gateway, insecurities, connection with others, and refocusing, you know. This is what they're saying. You know, this is just confirmation on what I was just saying right now. They're bringing this balance to, you know, what you think about yourself and the way that you think about others and the way that you deal with others, you know. That's why they said, you know, this ending, there's destruction coming to, you know, your old way of dealing with people, okay. They're like reprogramming a different like friend, family, lover program down, like you downloading it, okay. We got Scales of Karma, okay. Cycle of disharmony, creating new traditions and unfortunate events, okay. And this card has a dove on it. It's like they're putting a destruction to your cycle of disharmony, but also I feel like it's like the scales of karma is what it says, okay. I feel like they're taking the disharmony from this side, okay, and flipping it over to the other people's side, you know what I mean. And that's going to be the thing that balances out the scales at the end of the day, you know. It's just only right but they just don't really want you to be worried about these things. You know, you could even be seeing people going through these, you know, unfortunate events in their lives, you know, and they're totally oblivious to the, well, I don't know. Some of them are totally oblivious to the fact that, you know, they attracted that to themselves trying to hurt someone else. You know, some of them never learn and they always keep doing it. You know, a lot of people been keeping a whole lot of secrets, okay? It says temple secrets, secrecy, isolation, observation, and ritual magic, you know. But there are no secrets when you work for God, you know, when you work with your spirit team, when you're constantly transmuting energy, okay? So make sure that you are transmuting, okay? You have to detoxify to keep your psychic vision very clear. You know, you could have people trying to create constant distractions for you, you know, trying to block your gifts or, you know, send you the energy of like confusion, okay? It says cathedral of light, okay? Stubborn attitudes, extending the olive branch and artistry, okay? So Spirit's saying, you know, drop your stubborn attitude that you could be operating out of right now, you know, and allow yourself to truly elevate, okay? To really raise your vibration to a place of true unconditional love, you know, for everyone and everything that you come into contact with, okay? It says Lord Melchizedek at the bottom of the deck. It says indecision, ego-based actions, and lifestyle change, okay? You also could be a life path number 5, or 3, or 2, or 7, or 8, or 9. Your birthday could be in August, July, February, March, May, November. You could be 27, 22, 32, okay? You can have a 5 or 8-year-old or 11-year-old child. You can have a 22-year-old child, or your children could be any of these ages. I'm just trying to cover my bases, okay? Hi, son. So, the next one that I'm going to use is the Crystal Oracle cards. But I feel like you guys will be able to accomplish this, you know. We got full of riches, you know. This really is going to, it's like you're the money, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're not straight, if you're not cleansing your emotions and really dealing with the things that Spirit's bringing to your attention, then, you know, it's like that is what makes people broke, you know what I mean? That they don't care about nothing, they don't have no compassion, they don't have no love. Like that's what makes you broke, because you don't really care about anything, you don't really have any love for anyone, and you don't know that you're connected to everyone and everything. That's when you're broke. But you're not, you're very rich, you know, because you're doing the spiritual work that you need to do, you know. You're really finding your way home right now, you know, and Spirit is like, you know, kind of collecting your eggs. It's like there's so many different new opportunities and new things like opening up to you at this time, okay? Citrine and turquoise could be significant to you, and there's birds on both of these cards, you know, and there's a rainbow, there's a compass. Okay, so the birds are like spirit to me always, okay? And then there's like, there's also a nest in this full of riches tree right here in this thing, and it has eggs in it, you know. It's like Spirit's really helping you to develop and grow. There's a butterfly right here helping you with all these transitions, all these transformations, you know. You are really doing a good job, but there's just saying like it's okay to fall apart, you know what I mean? To fall apart and release all of those emotions so that you can fill yourself up with something better, and it'll be much easier for you to go with the flow and to stay in a balanced place, okay? Let me get one more of these, Spirit. Okay. So this says this says there are worlds within you, okay? Exactly. There's so many like different worlds within you, you know, so many different ways that you get shapeshift and, you know, make this life and this world and this experience that you're having work for you. Look, so much life in you. Envision the future, okay? Choose your intention and expand into wonder, okay? You're only getting better with time right now, okay? But there's a real need for you to transmute this negative I was going to say negative information. Transmute these negative feelings about other people, okay? It says feel in order to know. Like, some things you can't just think your way through. Some things you have to feel your way through it, you know, and actually deal with it. What else, Spirit? We got victory, okay? This is what's going to bring you this victory. Like, once you figure out how to release your resentments and let things go, you are a man holding a coin. Look. Come on, Spirit. Okay, so you could be a life path. I think I said all these numbers already. Did I say 8? Yep, I said 8. You could be born on the 28th. You could be 2843. Okay, you could be born on the 28th of any month. Okay, you could be born on the 10th of any month, or you could be a life path number 7. I already said that. You could be born April 3rd. Okay, or August 2nd, or March 4th. We got 44, a woman holding a heart and blossoming abundance. You know, open your heart to make this abundance blossom and grow in your life the way that you're wanting it to. Look at the goddess of the moon stayed on the chair, okay? Because the moon is very connected to your emotions, you know. Really look into it and figure out how is it that you react to the different cycles of the moon, okay? This one was already flipped over in the deck, so we're taking it. This is star royalty, okay? It's number 39. It's like you are star royalty, okay? Like, you are amazing, you know, and it's in your DNA, you know. These are double helixes, okay? It's in your DNA that this crown is already like an invisible crown on your head. You came out with that crown on, okay? What's the final thought for this? The sacred plan. This came out for me too. It pops right out too. Sorry about that. So it says this card doesn't represent the plan that God has for your life, more the plan that comes to fruition based on your intentions and your highest good. You have been given the incredible gift of free will, and therefore your thoughts, deeds, actions, and intentions are in some way going out into the universe and curating the experiences, opportunities, and energies that are flowing in and out of your life. When this card appears, you are being encouraged to move into a state of surrender. When you recognize that, yes, your intentions have an impact on the creation of your life, but how those intentions unfold is not down to you, but in the hands of God. The divine plan is your intentions unfolding in a way that God/the universe feels is for your growth and highest good. Know that every experience you have every experience you have been through in your life has been a waymaker on your journey towards growth and expansion, and your angels are acknowledging your growth now, okay? So it says if you're trying to force a plan into action, the angelic guidance is to back down and trust in the greater good. Often when something isn't happening for us, we're frustrated, but that's only because we don't see that our perfect plan is unfolding. When your ideas or plans go wrong, trust that the universe has a greater plan for you, okay? And the greater plan isn't something that has already been chosen for you. It's more of accumulation of all your life's intentions, prayers, and actions washing back toward you with opportunities and experience, okay? Call on your angels to light up the path ahead. You may feel that you are facing the unknown, but know that you are always guided and protected, okay? And with that, I'm done. I hope you guys got something that you needed out of that, okay? I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, amazing day and weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Bye.